Hi, and welcome to the video where I'm going to teach you step by step how to create your Facebook business page so you can market your business, your products, and your services all around the world. There are 2.4 billion people that are actively using Facebook every single month. Not only that, but Facebook has Instagram, Facebook has Messenger, as well as WhatsApp. So it's quite a beautiful big family that people are using their products all around the world. And it's very easy for you to get your business in front of the right eyeballs when you spend a little bit of money just marketing your products and services either all around the world or locally to wherever your store is if it's a brick and mortar. Now I am going to show you step by step on how to create that business page, and then if you follow along with Keep It Simple Social Media by subscribing, hitting the subscribe button as well as the bell, you'll receive notifications when I update the changes that happen on Facebook and Instagram, as well as videos on how to create content, videos on how to advertise, and videos how to keep your Facebook business page giving it a heartbeat, creating engagement for the people that are following you. So my name is Heather, my company is Keep It Simple Social Media, and I look forward to helping you with your social media. Let's get started and learn how to create your own Facebook business page. So you have to have a Facebook personal profile in order to create a business page. If you do not have a personal profile on Facebook, you need to set one up first. You do not need to use your personal profile, but you must have one in order to create a business page. I also do not recommend that you ever give anyone your password on Facebook or that you create a fake account in order to create a business page. That is against Facebook's terms and conditions, and you risk being deleted off of Facebook, and then that defeats the whole purpose of marketing your products and services using one of the largest marketing vehicles that there is in the world today. Okay, so once you've created a personal profile, you will be on your news feed. You see where it says news feed on the left-hand side right here under your name. This is usually where all your friends and family's messages come through for you. We're going to look on the blue bar. We're going to move over to the right to where it says create, and we're going to click create. From here, you're going to click create a page. Now you can either decide if you're a public figure running for office perhaps, you might be in a band or a type of an athlete, then you would be a public figure. I am going to create on the business side, the left-hand side, a business or a brand. And we're going to go ahead and click Get Started. Now from here, you're going to have to create a name for your page. Anything that you do create, you can change, but it's also a very good idea to sit down and write things out before you get started so you pretty much stay close to what it is that you are creating. I'm just going to pretend that I'm creating Keep It Simple Social Media again. So I've named my page Keep It Simple Social Media, and then I pick a category. And you can just start writing your categories out, and you will see that it will populate, and you can then decide if it shows up for you in here. See, I could have written real estate agent, and you'll see that real estate does come up in there as well. But you can choose up to 3 different services in this area. So just go ahead and take your time and click through. You'll pick one service to start with. Then you're going to have an address, but your address does not have to show. So you can black that out. There we go. And so don't show my address. I can go ahead and click this button right here, and that way it will not show. Now all you do is click continue. Oh, please correct the highlighted area. It looks like you've already managed the page called okay, so let me pick a different name. Well, there you go. I thought I could. Let's just call it Keep It Simple. There we go. And click continue. Well, that's new. All right, we're continuing on here. And now the next thing we want to do is upload a profile picture. Now a profile picture is dimensions 200 by 200, so it's a square. So remember that, it's like a portrait photo. So you're going to click upload. If you do not have a photo, just go ahead and click skip. But I'll upload a photo because I have already started to create a page here on my desktop. I've created a folder and I called it Facebook Business Page, and there's my photo, and then I upload it. Okay, then once you've uploaded your profile picture, you go ahead and upload a cover image. Now this is another photo that is a different size. It is more of a landscape photo, so it has a specific size, 850 by 351, and I'll put that in the comment section. So go ahead and upload that. Once again, I've already created it, and it's sitting right there on my desktop, and I've uploaded it. You can also upload a video to your cover image today, and voila, there is my business page already created and ready to go. Now there are a few things that we need to do before we go ahead and add content. Now some people like to go into their settings tab, and when they're in their settings tab, they like to unpublish the page so nobody can see it. Once you unpublish it, you save the changes, and then you tell Facebook why you've unpublished it. The page isn't finished yet. Go ahead and click next. And you want to add additional, just read the questions that Facebook's asking you, and then continue on. So now my page is unpublished and I don't have to worry about people seeing it. But while we're on the general tab, which is the back end, you're going to notice on the left-hand side, there's all these other tabs. And most of them are pretty important when you're starting your page. And I'm going to show you a couple of them to get started. My profanity filter, I like to set it on medium, and I always tell my students in the class that when hell freezes over, it's okay, but I don't want the F-bomb on my business page, and then I go ahead and save the changes. You can read through the other ones about letting people add photos or tagging. I like to keep my business page open to everyone so I can get seen more by other people. And then I also like to post my page in multiple languages. And so I click this box here. Now this is really important, especially for real estate agents that sell properties in, let's say, an Italian district or German. A lot of people, including my friend Catherine, she keeps her Facebook on French because she is French. So if I post in multiple languages, perhaps one of the languages would be French, and it would appear in her newsfeed in French. And I'm not writing it in French. Facebook is translating it, and they translate it in up to 70 different languages. Now, while we're on this page, if we scroll to the bottom, this is where you can remove your page, or in other words, delete your page. A lot of people have created many different Facebook pages, and really you should just clean it up and get rid of them. So now we're still on our settings tab. You can see that the next tab down is page information. And this is where you're going to fill in the description of your business. You're going to add your phone number to make sure that it's in there correctly. And you're going to add your website. All the way down to the bottom, I want to bring this to your attention. There's a privacy policy. Now, a privacy policy is going to allow you to do lead generating ads on Facebook. So make sure you add the URL from your website for your privacy policy. Now going on to messaging. This is the third tab down on the left-hand side, and this allows us to have what's called like maybe a bot. So this means that when you're not on Facebook and someone sends you a private message, Facebook automatically sends them a response to whatever their question is, and it's not answering the question. What it is letting them know that you will get back to them when you're back on Facebook. So I suggest that you go through the messaging tab. Templates and tabs is fantastic because this is where you can choose the template for your business page. If you edit it, you can go through all the different templates that Facebook has for you and choose the one that's appropriate for your business. Now where it says tabs, you want to go through these tabs, and if you don't have a shopping tab or you don't need one, you want to click on settings and you want to click on the empty box to turn it off and then click save. And you would go through all of these tabs and decide which ones are relevant for your business. You could also click on a tab with your cursor and drag it up if you wanted to move those tabs around. If you found the tab that wasn't there, you would click on add a tab and then you would see the tabs that are still available for you to add to your business page. And that's pretty much all we're going to talk about on template and tabs. I'm not going to go through post attribution, but if you just put your cursor on it and click on it, you can go in and it's going to tell you about the different ways that you can post on your business page. Now, the notifications tab on the left-hand side, this is not about people sending you messages such as this notification up here. No, this is about how you want to be notified from Facebook. And quite frankly, I'm going to recommend you turn them all off because as a business owner, you should be on Facebook at least once a day checking for any messages or people engaging with your content. And we can go on to advanced messaging. And down here, this is where you could set up a bot if you in fact had one, if your business was busy enough. The next tab down is page roles. Now, page roles I think is an important one because I am going to recommend that you find someone in your immediate family or a friend, because I would add them on as an admin in case at any time you ever were hacked, your Facebook personal profile was hacked or your business page and you could not access your business page. If you had someone else on that you know, love, and trust, then they could access the page on your behalf. And remember that anyone that you put on the page as an admin, they have the strongest role on that page and they could delete that page. If you put someone on a page that's perhaps an editor or a moderator, advertiser, what you're going to see is they're not going to have a general tab, which means they will not be able to delete that page. So page roles, once again, is an important for you to add people so they can manage your business page if in fact you are too busy to do so. Now the next one down is people and other pages, and this is where Facebook is going to show you a list of all the people that come and like your business page, as well as this little drop-down menu here is going to tell you business pages that have liked your page. In the beginning, this is not going to work because no one has liked your business page yet. We haven't even gone through the process of how to get people to like your business page. But other business pages, this is where you can, we like to call it cross-pollinate with other business pages on Facebook. A lot of people don't know, but when you create a business page, Facebook gives you a second news feed, and this news feed can only like other business pages. Otherwise, businesses would spam people and that would make it less desirable for them to be on Facebook. So that is people and other pages. Facebook is a huge, huge business and there is so much to learn when you're just starting out. So I'm not going to go too much into depth on things that don't matter to you at this point. Preferred page audience, authorizations, branded content. Not going into any of those. Let's look at Instagram. This is where you want to link your Instagram account because you can also run ads through Facebook. They will run through Instagram as well. So even if you're not using an Instagram account at this time, I highly suggest that you create an Instagram account and then you turn it into a business account and then you connect it to your Facebook business page. Both in the settings tab here on your business page and on the phone app itself. And I do have a video on how to do that for you. Featured, that is something that I will do a video on to teach you later, and that's when you've liked business pages. You can actually feature on your wall 3 of the business pages. And then that's pretty much all we're going to do. Payments, we aren't going to set up payments at this point, but when you do, you want to make sure that you are correct on your currency being, for me, Canadian. Now that is the back end of our Facebook business page. We went through it quite quickly, but we are now going to click on page and it's going to take us back to our wall to where we started. Now you can see on the left-hand side here, these are called your tabs. And as you remember, I showed you how to move those tabs around, how to add tabs, and how to hide tabs. If you click on See More, the rest of the tabs will show up. However, one of the most important tabs when you're getting started are your About tab and your Services tab. When you click on your Services tab, Facebook gives you the opportunity to start adding your services as well with a picture. So that is an important tab. And then of course your About tab is very important. It is here in your About tab that you can go ahead and you can add your story. If you click on it, you want to drag and drop a photo. You can upload a photo. Let's just click upload and let's see if we have a photo. I'll just add the same photo just for time's sake. And then when the photo lands here, you can drag it and drop it to make it how you like it. And then you can go ahead and add a title. And then you want to make sure that you write something. Now, you can write something out and you can add it onto a Word document and then put it in here. That was an easy way to do it ahead of time. Remember, you want to tell people who you are, why they should be doing business with you, and what your passion is. And then you just save that or you publish it. So either or. Oh, it's not letting me. I'll say get back to this. There we go, and publish. Okay. And you can go in and edit that at any time. And this is where your story is going to show up. It's going to show up on the right-hand side of your business page. Now we want to go into category. This is where you could change the name of your business page as I was talking about, where it says name. Click edit. And this is where you could change the name of your business page. When you have a green check mark, it means that you can use it. Otherwise, it'll give you an X to say you cannot. The next one down is very important. This is create your page user name. Now, one of the things you want to do is try to keep it close to what the name of your page is. Remember, this is a URL, so there's no spaces. So if I went like this, keep it simple, it says I cannot take that because someone has already taken the name of that page. And that's what you're going to find up until you finally find a URL with no spaces that someone has not already taken. Remembering that there's 88 million business pages on Facebook, it might not be really easy for you to find the perfect URL that you're looking for. Try to stay away from numbers though. That is something I recommend. The other thing I recommend is capitalize the first letter of each word so it stands out. So even someone has taken keep it simple now. So that's how you take your username. It is very important. That's going to be facebook.com/ the name of the page that you choose. Now you're going to come down here and click your edit start date and pick the start date. And from here, you need to fill in your email, your phone number, and just follow through until you've completed all of the questionnaires. The next thing we want to do is add a button. This is your call to action, and you can have people contact you by telephone. They can have people send you a private message, and so on and so forth, whatever you're comfortable doing, and just click next. And there we go. And just follow those through, and then your button will change. You could have there we go. Send a message. So another thing I want to show you is you see the cover image I have here. If I click on it, you're going to look in the upper right hand corner. It says add a description. Every single picture on the World Wide Web, on Facebook, is its own little URL. Make sure that this is a great place for you to tell me once again a little bit about your business and who you are. So here we go. This is our Facebook business page. I'm going to click on the word page so I can go back to my wall. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the dashboard. The page once again took us to the wall. The ad center, we're going to talk about that in another video. Your inbox is where you're going to see your private messages. Your notifications lets you know that people that are trying to engage with your business page. Your insights will start working. I'll click on them. Your insights will start working once your business page is up and running. It will tell you how each one of your posts are doing. It will tell you about the people that are following you. It will give you metrics that are phenomenal for you to learn how to make sure your Facebook business page has a heartbeat and that it's working. And so it gives you encouragement to continue using your Facebook business page. I'm going to click on more and I'm going to go into publishing tools because this is a really important tab moving forward. Here's why. Because Facebook wants us to start using the Creator Studio, and I have created a video walking you through exactly how to use the Creator Studio. But in your publishing tools, this is where you're going to find your stories that you're going to will be archived, all your posts that you've published, when you want to schedule a post, and your video library, your leads form when you're doing leads on Facebook. There is a lot to learn. It is an absolutely fabulous opportunity for you to market your business in front of the right people. Now, a couple of other things. You want to go through this whole page so you can start to learn how to add content. I had just told you that Facebook wants you to use the Creator Studio found in the publishing tools. And so creating content on this page, you can still do it. However, you're not going to get all the bells and whistles that you're going to find on the Creator Studio. I hope that this video is helping you to get started using your business page. Give yourself a lot of time to learn and patience. And remember, when you have questions, I am here for you. My name is Heather, and let's remember to keep it simple.